So this is us. You play one of three young Randalls. All right. Tell us about that.
Three young Randalls. We all have different stories, different perspectives, different things to live through in all these different years. But me playing Randall at the time, I was learning through anxiety and racism at the same time that Randall was. So it was really awesome to play that character.
Well, I want to talk about that a little bit because, you know, you wrote this letter to your mom,
Hmm.
and I, I'm a mom. I have two sons and one daughter, and I'm just thinking about when I read your words, I was um, immediately emotional. I just
Thank you.
I wanted to put my arms around you, having never met you before. So
Thank
I'm
you.
trying to imagine your mom's reaction. Can you tell me about the letter? I know you wrote it to her. Tell everyone at home about what you said to your mom.
Well, like you said, this started off as a personal letter to my mom. And I wrote this letter after watching the tragic murder of George Floyd with my family. And my mom wanted to discuss it with me, but I was numb at the time. And I didn't know how I felt. She wanted to have a huge discussion with me because usually we have a lot of open conversations. So she got really worried about me. But I went back to my room because I didn't know if I was mad, sad, confused over what I just watched. I wrote this letter to express my feelings to my mom.
And it
What
is
was her
very, very powerful.
Thank you.
what
Thank
was
you.
What do
her
you,
what was her reaction? What
And my
did
mom
she
was
say
crying.
after? Yeah.
My mom was crying. She didn't have words. She wanted to hug me. She even wanted to pray with me after that. By God's grace, am I here? I'm so grateful for you guys to have me, though.
you say in the letter that hearts need to change. I see your shirt there. When people read this letter, what do you hope they take away? What do you hope that they do with the story that you tell?
Well, I hope that this letter evokes change. And ultimately, I would like people just to see me past my skin color just long enough to get to know my heart.
Lonnie, could you read us a little bit about from the letter? Would you read a little bit to our audience?
Yes, I'll be delightful to do that for you.
Mm.
Can you imagine someone thinking you are a thief just because of the color of your skin? I can. Can you imagine it being normal to start recording with your cell phone as soon as your mother is pulled over for a traffic stop? I can. Can you imagine holding on to your three little brothers while thinking that you were all going to be orphans? I can. Can you imagine being me in 2020 and wondering what the future holds? I can't.
12 years old. And I encourage everyone to read the entire letter. Really wonderful to have you on. Congratulations on all of your success.
Thank
Thank
you guys
you
so
for
much.
the lessons that we can take away from your letter. It's a pleasure having you on.
Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm so
Thank
grateful.
We're
you.
gonna put we're
We're
gonna put
grateful.
Lonnie's
Stay
letter up.
safe.
Thank you guys so much. I'm so grateful to be here.
We're gonna put that letter up on our website, kellyandryan.com. Wow.